Hello and welcome to a new video. In this video I'm gonna unbox my new camera. So as you could see in the title, it's the Sony ZV-E10 II, and I also got the full kit for my DJI Mic 2 now. I've only had the transceiver, but I got another transceiver with the receiver and the charging box or charging case, so I don't have to sync it with the camera later. And I also got a lens for the camera, a 16mm F1.4 Sigma lens. So I'm gonna start by unboxing the camera so I can switch to that one. I got it with the kit lens because the price difference was so small. And the Sigma lens that I got doesn't have any zoom, it's only 16mm. So first you get a few manuals that I don't need. A strap for the camera. The battery, I would guess. Yeah. What's in here? Oh, it's the wind muff for the microphone. And here we have the camera itself. It's pretty light, but the battery isn't inside it yet, so it might be why. It feels pretty premium for the price. So I'm gonna switch to this camera just in default settings, and then I'll come back and continue the unboxing. I'm gonna charge the camera and continue with the settings and stuff and do that off cam because it's not that important. This is just an unboxing, so I want to do everything, all the setup and stuff. I'm gonna unbox the lens next. I've already taken a look at this, so there's not much to show, but I'll unbox it anyway. There's more to show through the lens than on the lens. But it has the covers on both ends. And this thing that you can put on. If I find the correct spot, there it is. No, it's in place. So yeah, that was the lens. And from what I've heard, that's a pretty good lens. And from what I've seen on YouTube as well. I also went with the Lexar Professional 256GB 1066X card, and that's just because it was the best one that DJI had on their site, so I ordered it at the same time as the mic stuff. And it should be good enough for my use. I'm not gonna record in the max settings anyway, so it should have enough speed. Then I'm gonna unbox the charging case for the microphones. I always like unboxing DJI stuff because it's so easy and the unboxing experience is good. That's just a few papers and a silica gel pack. And one of these that you have on your clothes usually when you buy them. This should act as a power bank for the mics as well. Press to unlock. Yeah, I knew that. It's actually aluminium. I thought it was plastic. It makes the price make more sense, even though it wasn't that bad. I think I paid 59 euros. from DJI's own website. So yeah, it's half full. That's pretty nice. And then another silica gel, and then some more stuff to go along with it. And this one doesn't have the pull tabs, so I have to use my mini knife or letter opener. So these are in a bag as well. And I got a few DJI stickers with the manuals. And even more silica gel. The silica gel is actually good if you have a 3D printer. You can dry the filament, but I have the 450 gram bags that you use in a car. And then I have a Ortex Smart Store box that I can fit 14 kilograms of filament in. So this is basically the same bag as the one you get if you have just the transceiver. So I already have one of these and I won't need to use any of them, because I'm gonna use the charging case and the bag for that one. So this is the small receiver. And here you can connect the hot shoe, I think it is. And the connector for USB-C, I think. And here we have a familiar little microphone, because it's the same that I'm using right now. What's in here? Oh yeah, that one of course. And here we have, yeah, here's some adapters. Lightning and USB-C that you put here. But I won't need those, I'm just gonna use the 3.5 mil and maybe get the hot shoe mount. This is actually nice because it's like memorizing where you put it. It's an interesting feeling. But yeah, like I said, I won't be using this bag. Most likely not that cable either. So yeah, I'll put everything on charge and probably set up the camera, at least with some settings like I want them. And then I'll come back tomorrow when everything is set up and I can actually use the camera with the microphones. But before I do that, I'm gonna put these microphone things in the case. That one goes there, then it should start charging. Yeah. And then I'll put that one there. No. The magnet was in the wrong spot. Why does this magnet feel much stronger than my current one? Is it an... No, it should be the same. Well, I don't know. Now they are connected automatically. I think these might get stuck in the lid. Wait, I'm gonna try. Yeah. They do. Then I'm gonna have it in the bag instead. The bag where I put this case. Also that cable goes there. And now I already destroyed it. I think these actually go... It looks like they go there. I can put them there even though I want to use them. Yeah, they are pressure fit. And then the one I'm using right now is going there. I'm gonna save this in my big storage box that I have my camera stuff in. And then I can close the lid and put the case in there. Maybe this one there. The cable, I'm gonna curl it a bit and then put it there. And then I can just close it. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna continue tomorrow when everything is charged and set up. So this is about a month later and I finally got some more stuff for the camera. Because of the holidays and stuff, it has taken a bit longer than expected to get them, but now I have them. So first of all, I have a new tripod that should be a bit more sturdy. Then I have the SmallRig screw box or stainless steel screw set, and the top handle for the ARRI mount, also SmallRig, and last but definitely not least, the cage kit for my new camera, the ZV-E10 II. So let's start unboxing. And this is a bit of a different camera angle because I'm not gonna have it top mounted now. I'm just gonna have this front view. But it shouldn't be that much to unbox, so that angle should be good, I hope. So this is the KF concept. I don't remember exactly which model it is, but I can put the name on the screen. I ordered all of this from AliExpress because it was way cheaper. So that's also why it took some time, but I'd rather wait and get it cheaper than pay too much. And here's a phone mount for the tripod that I don't need. So I'm just gonna put it in the bag, and here we have some silica gel bags as well. So yeah, I don't need that, I'm gonna put it aside. But here we have the tripod itself, and as you can see, you can have it also mounted upside down if you want to get like a really low shot. Then I can remove this. Oh, it's one of these. I think it was one of the DJI Mic things that had one of these as well, that you just pull. Oh, now I put it inside here. This one is a bit harder though. Now I got it. And here's just a few manuals. Oh, that's how you put it upside down. Well, you could also do like I did, but then these won't be stable. You do it like this. If I get it to twist off somehow. And then you have to remove this entirely, I think. Then you can push it through the bottom. Yeah, that was way better. Now you just put it back, and this as well. I'm just gonna leave it like this now because I'm not gonna use the tripod right now anyway. I can move it back later. Then you have the quick release as well. So I can put this on the camera cage, then I have a quick release mount for the tripod. So that's really nice. But I'm not gonna use it right now. Or I actually think it's the same mount that the cage already is. I don't remember what it's called, but it should be the same. I'm gonna investigate that when I get the cage. So I'm gonna put this aside as well now, so I can continue with the other stuff. Why not start with the smallest one and move up to the bigger ones then. So this is just some screws, or a screw set for the SmallRig stuff. Like if you want to mount something on the cage. So it's not really anything special, it's just screws. Then we have the top handle. That's ARRI compatible. What's this? I guess it's the screw, most likely. No, it was an Allen key. I don't think I should need that right now. It was also full of oil. It was black on the picture. It looked a bit more gray, but my camera is black as well, so that doesn't really matter. As you can see, there's a lot of threads and holes and cold shoe mounts and stuff like that. So you have a lot of mounting options. Then I can move on to the main piece, the cage itself. So like I said, it was way cheaper to get these off AliExpress. For example, all the SmallRig stuff, these three, set me back 80 euros. But if I would have bought this, only the cage here in Finland, it would have been 95 euros, and that's on sale. So it was way cheaper to get it off AliExpress, and it was also their own shop on AliExpress, so everything should be the original parts. But at least I got a whole lot of mounting options on this one too, and then you have the tool that's held on with magnets. I'm gonna mount the top handle. The camera overheated, so it shut itself off, but I mounted the top handle on the cage. I also tried using the quick release here, and it is actually the same. Like I said, that's the wrong direction, but here. Now the screw is also there, but now it's in place, as you can see. But yeah, the camera overheated, so I had to order another thing, and that was the Ulanzi fan for the ZV-E10 Mark II and some other cameras. Or I actually think it said Mark I, but from what I know, it does fit the Mark II as well. The camera also suggested that I change the temperature setting to high to get a bit more recording time before it overheats, so I did that now, at least until I get the fan, and I'll probably just leave it in that setting because the fan should keep it from overheating anyway. I think that's all the stuff I had to unbox right now. I'm gonna install the cage on the camera, or the camera in the cage, and try the new tripod and stuff. But I also have one thing left to show you. I'm gonna use this MSI monitor to preview the camera when I record. So I'm just waiting for a VESA to a 1/4 inch adapter so I can put it on my old tripod. And also a HDMI to micro HDMI so I get the camera connected. But yeah, I think that's all for this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!